Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about another important concept in the evolution. So, how the living forms, prokaryotes formed, that one we will be discuss. So, how prokaryotic organisms, first life living cells, okay, simple life forms, how the prokaryotes formed in the what you called universe or in the earth, that one we will be discuss, and that too how the evolution variety of species, how the new variety of species are formed on the earth, that one we will be discuss. Okay, children, observe very carefully. First, the evolution. Molecular aggregates. What is molecular aggregates? That is important. This point you should have to listen very carefully. Molecular aggregates. So, simple forms, simple to complex, complex to simple, very well. These all simple forms are formed the molecular aggregates. So, complex organic compounds. What are those? Sugars, starch, amino acids. These all are forms the like fatty acids, fats, proteins. Okay, carbohydrates. They all are forms the molecular molecules. These complex organic compounds synthesized in the primitive earth. So complex organic compounds synthesized in the primitive earth, they grouped together. Okay, they grouped together and spontaneously due to intermolecular attraction formed large organic complex molecules called biomolecules. Called what you call biomolecules. These biomolecules, very important, grouped together forms which one? A colloidal aggregates. What you call colloidal aggregates are coacervates, are also called microspheres. These microspheres, these coacervates with enzymes plus phosphate and sugar and nitrogen bases converted into which one? Nucleotides. Nucleotides to nucleic acids. So nucleic acids to evions or protocells were originated. First, carbohydrates, proteins and lipids togetherly, large organic complex molecules to group it together, and colloidal aggregates. They coacervate, they form converted aggregate together, coacervates. The coacervates to what is that? Microforms. That microforms will microspheres. Then this coacervates the enzymes. What you call coacervates plus enzymes plus phosphate and sugar and nitrogen bases, purines and pyrimidines. Togetherly what? Nucleotides, nucleic acids. So all are there. Proteins are there, carbohydrates are there, lipids are there, nucleic acids are there. That's it. Evions or protocells were originated. So the enzymes in the what you called organic molecules in the protocells are evion all togetherly forms the enzymes, converts the organic molecules in the protocells and evions all togetherly forms the which one? Cytoplasm. That's it. So protein, carbohydrate, lipid, nucleic acid, and what you call the protoplasm, cytoplasm also generated. That's it. That lipid protein membrane. This is a lipid protein membrane, and this togetherly called what is that? Prokaryotes. What you call prokaryotes. So enzymes are there. The enzymes greatly speeded up synthesis of various organic molecules. So these enzymes greatly synthesize the various organic molecules in protocells and eubiocents and forms the cytoplasm. So cytoplasm is there. So what is the cytoplasm importance? It's a cellular machinery and develops the lipid protein membrane in the prokaryote. So simple life form evolved in the modern complex form by a continuous complex process of evolution. Simple life evolved by the which one? A complex process of evolution. So what is that? Simple life form evolved in modern complex form by a continuous complex process of evolution. So like this, lipid protein membrane and prokaryotes formed. So simple life form evolved into the modern complex form by a continuous complex process of evolution. Simple to complex. So complete evolution happened. So that's why Right now different species are forming. Simple to complex, simple to complex. That one you should have to remember. Next, how the evolution happened. We want clear cut idea in the sense, in our textbook one beetle experiment given. Take 12 red beetles. If you open while for reading this one, you should open the beetle experiment in the textbook. Okay. So what happened? You see, to understand the evolution, first 12 groups of red beetles. Okay. First you take the 12 groups of red beetles. The beetles reproduce sexually, and variations will be come. Those variations like green color, blue color variations, red beetles will be come. Suppose you see, if you see the diagram, see and listen this picture in the textbook. First case, what? Because of sexual reproduction, green evolved. Green beetles, green color beetle evolved. Green color shows the camouflage, means it will be very important. Green color will be evolved. That green color shows the camouflage in the leaves. Red eaten by the crows. Red will not easily appear to the crows. Then what will happen? Green will be live, red will be eaten up. So red will be decreased, green will be increased, and makes a generation. That's the first what is called situation. Second situation, variant blue color. Blue color is also easily visible to the what is called this which one, the crows. But its remains are not, that will be question mark only. But suddenly one elephant kills came and most of the beetle. Suddenly one elephant came and kept on those 12 beetles. Some all beetles died. Some almost all died, but only some blue survived. They become a new what is called population. So blue population came. That is the second situation. The third one, here the plants which are living, the beetles which are where the living, those plants are died. Then beetles reduced their weight, lack of food. No genetic change, nothing. Later, plants grown happily when the rainy season came. The plants grown. Again, weight gain. Net beetle generation will be next beetle generations are identified. So what you understand here? Here red is not survived, green survived. Here blue, what you call, because of genetic drift survived. Here due to climatic conditions, some generations survive. Like this, according to the situations and conditions, and according to the what you called genetic drift, natural selection, mutations, the new species are forming. Like that, this experiment is telling. Okay. Next, what is the discussion? Discussion is important. What is the discussion? In situation 1 and 2, we started out variations become common characteristics, red and green and blue. So what happened? Red survived, red not survived. Green only selected by nature. That is the one thing. Second case, what happened? So what is called genetic drift. Unfortunate. Because of that they survived. So the blue color beetles survived. Accidental survival. So first, natural selection means what? Natural selection means what? Is the phenomenon wherein natural selects organisms having traits favorable to the environment. Selects the organisms having traits favorable to the environment. So green color, camouflage. Next, the elimination of genes of certain traits from the small population when a selection of the species population dies of natural calamity. See, elephant came and kept the legs. So main species are died. So which are survived, migrate to other regions is called genetic drift. So the elimination of the genes of certain traits from the small population when a selection of the species population dies of natural calamity and migrates to other region is called genetic drift. So natural calamities has happened here. Next, another important case, acquired trait and inherited trait. Role of acquired trait and inherited traits in evolution. See, non-genetic changes acquired, which are acquired from conditions. They are not transferred to the future generation. For example, you cut the mice father and mother mice tail, but even though the next generation offspring shows the mice, means the characters we cutted, that is acquired, but that is not generating, spreading the which one, to the next generation. So that is a one kind of evolution. So acquired traits will not create any new species as it is. Okay. So acquired traits are not genetic changes, are not transferred to future generation, while inherited traits are inheritable traits are genes passed from one generation to another generation. So they will transfer from one generation to another generation, inheritable traits. That is important, right? These are all the things you should have to. So inheritable variations provide the base upon the evolutionary mechanisms. Like which one? Natural selection, genetic drift, okay, and what you called, and these all are very important. Natural selection and genetic drift, okay, forward evolutionary process. For example, red beetle population inheritable, green color variation arrays. Natural selection worked there. So green color, because of the natural selection, green color survived. So like that, the inheritable traits also will be based upon genetic drift and natural selection only. They will be survive. So like this, what I am telling is the natural selection, genetic drift, okay, and acquired traits and inheritable traits only main reason for the evolution. So that is the important point. So for example, you see how the beetles are survived green because of natural selection. Why blue color? So sudden accidental survival. Okay, so that case what? Loss of weight, just a gain of the weight and loss of weight, that's it. There is no change in the genes. Like that, according to the conditions, according to the situations, the new species are rising, like natural selection green, accidental selection, genetic drift blue. So no change in the sequence because of that, as it is in the sense that is natural calamities, that's it. So these are all the things we should have to remember for the what you call evolution. So first, how the first prokaryotes formed, that is the question. The prokaryotes formed on the earth by the help of simple organic molecules converted into large organic complex biomolecules. Then they grew put together, then colloidal aggregates, coacervates are microspheres, then coacervates plus enzymes plus phosphate plus sugar plus nitrogen bases. These all nucleotides to nucleic acids. The neobionts, protocells were originated. So enzymes, organic molecules in the protocells and eubionts. This all together, enzymes forms the organic molecules in protocells and eubionts forms the cytoplasm. So everything is ready. Lipid protein membrane is ready. DNA is ready. Cytoplasm is ready. That's it. Life started from the first in the form of prokaryotes. So that is important. So first, what is that? Simple life form evolved into modern complex form. Simple to complex form by a continuous complex process of evolution. Continuous process is called evolution. So that is important. Simple is converted into complex by a continuous process of evolution. So like this, evolution is developing. Because of evolution, new characters are forming in the earth. Okay, next, how evolution, we want clarity. We want clarity in the sense that I said no, in the textbook open the red beetle experiment, what you call chart is there, one diagram is there. So situation, three situations are there. Situation 1, because of sexual reproduction between the red beetles, green color red beetles formed. Those are camouflage in leaves, red eaten by the crows, red beetles number will be decreased and green will be increased. That is the first case. The second case, so here green is survived by, selected by nature because camouflage. So nature selected, because of nature only new species green is survived and multiplied and formed the generations. Next variance, second variance, blue color. Blue color may not be useful or may be useful, but that is different. But suddenly in the red and blue color population, elephant came and kept the leg. All red color beetles are died, but blue color survived, and blue color making the new population, new generation. So genetic drift. So such is that is a one reason. Accidental cases also, new species are surviving. That is the second case of evolution. Third, plants died, then the beetles become weak. Suddenly plants grown, new plants grown, and again beetle become a healthy. So healthy beetles become new generations. This is a one kind of situation. So like this, evolutions because of nature, because of genetic drift, because of climatic and conditions, creating and developing the new species. That is only evolution. So first case, natural selection is a phenomena wherein natural select organisms having traits favorable to environment. See, green color favorable to environment, that's why survived. The elimination of the genes of certain traits from the small population when a selection of the species population dies of natural calamity. See, elephant came and kept the leg. So all the main population, species population dies. So that is, and small population, what you called, all the selected only, which one is survived, they become a new species. That is only called migrates to other regions, is called genetic drift. Okay, when you, what is that, the elimination of genes of certain traits from the small population eliminated when a selection of the species population dies. Okay, selection of species population is dies. So because of natural calamity or migrate to other regions is called genetic drift. So small population only completely eliminated or because of calamity, red completely died or not because of the elephant food. So that is genetic drift. Even acquired trait and inheritable traits also useful. Non-genetic changes or non-transfer to future generations are called acquired trait. My style, I said the example or not. Both parents my style, if you cut, the young one will be shows the type. So acquired traits, somatic cells will not show any variations. Only genetic traits means inheritable traits, genes, gamete changes only will transfer from one generation to another generation. They will only creates the new species. So that is about acquired trait and what do you call inheritable trait. These inheritable traits also again affects the what do you call natural selection, genetic drift. So like this, there will be different concepts are there related to the evolution. In the next class, we will be discuss about another important concept, species, how the new species are forming, how the variety of species are developing, that one due to genetic drift, genetic natural selection, okay, due to mutations or RDNA technology, okay, reproductive isolation. Based upon this, how the new species are forming, that one we will be discuss in the next class. But important thing is you should open the textbook and you should study about or observe that beetles picture and the diagram for what you called for clear picture about the evolution. Then easily you will understand. It's not a difficult, very easy. How the natural evolution happened on the earth, we will understand by seeing that beetle picture. Okay, next, what, how the life formed, what is coacervates, what is what you called the protocells, eobionts, what is coacervates. These questions also you should have to remember. What is coacervates means colloidal aggregates of large organic complexes. What is protocells, coacervates plus enzymes, phosphate, sugar, nitrogen bases, nucleic acids all together called eubionts or protocells. Then protocells with cytoplasm is called prokaryotic cells. Simple life form evolved into modern complex form by a continuous complex evolution, process of evolution. Simple to complex because of process of evolution formed. So like this, the acquired trait, inheritable trait also will become in the next lesson, okay, in the next concept. So you should have to be very carefully read the textbook for the clarity. So listen this class and open the textbook and practice, then that is very useful for understanding. Okay, beetle experiment is there, that one you can check it. In the next class, I said no, what is speciation, okay, what is speciation and what is homologous organs, what is analogous organs, okay, evidences we will be discussing the next class. Okay children, thank you children. Okay, observe very carefully all these concepts, how these protocells also formed in the textbook.